Good morning, everyone. You are in America's election headquarters. I'm Jamie Colby.
And I'm Eric Shawn. We start this morning.
Well, the FDA has issued a very serious warning about an over-the-counter dental product that's used by millions. I've never even seen one, so there you go. Meanwhile, there was chaos on the... Barack Obama is celebrating another victory in the race for the White House, the Democratic candidate, winning the Wyoming...
You could see his photograph in his column.
How does he even find time for us? That's what I want to know with everything he's got going on. And the first topic today, this is so important for so many women, hormone replacement therapy. It's been praised, it's been criticized, but Dr. Rosenfeld was telling us that there's new research that may prove more conclusively that it could be risky.
Yes.
Important information. One of the services that Dr. Rosenfeld that you can bust this morning.
Yeah, you find somebody with cognitive...
Make more progress, though, Doctor, because in all seriousness, you joked about me, but I do know people that have it. It's very serious.
It's very serious, and it's...
For hope. That's good
absolutely.
news. We get viewer emails from you, and you know Dr. Rosenfeld tries to answer as many as he can. Kurt wanted to know what liver cysts were, what causes them, whether they turn into cancer, and if he has them, should he get a liver biopsy?
Let's go to talking to what are the symptoms of what we should know about a heart attack. That seems to be really important. There's a lot of talk about that these days.
Yeah, it's very important. I think that anybody who is vulnerable...
It's easy enough to do.
Also good for stroke prevention.
Good.
Well, coming up next on Sunday House Call, a heads up for people who use denture cleaners. We're going to tell you why the FDA has issued a warning and how it affects you.
And have you heard about the mystery surrounding the disappearance of a Georgia couple? Well, they haven't been seen since... What's the problem?
You know, you're...
Wait.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to mention it because I didn't know if people knew.
No, that's amazing. I never would have guessed that one. Well, this one I would have guessed, though. Kate asked a question, an email question that a lot of women share. Oh, gosh, Doc, don't blow it for us. How dangerous are these high heels?
Well, I think the word dangerous...
I'd put it. I'm glad there's hope for us when we need to wear them. Thank you.
Please keep wearing them, you know.
All right,
Well,
Eric.
coming up in a moment with Dr. Rosenfeld, you know, it's one of the most popular anti-smoking drugs in the market. Have you heard about Chant for people who take Chant?
You know, it's...
Another email, Janice says she's been taking metformin for diabetes, and turns out she's been losing weight, and she's wondering if there's a connection. Is
There's
there?
absolutely a connection.
Well, it's Sunday morning. You know what that means. Healthy Monday tip to start the week right from Dr. Rosenfeld. What about this week?
Listen, what I'm advising you now...
We can do that. That's a pretty easy one to follow. Dr. Rosenfeld,
The
great
easiest
to
part
see you.
is the popper.
Thank you. Keep your emails coming. Dr. Rosenfeld tries to answer as many as he can.
And we'll get more next week.
Thank you.
Well, coming up in a moment here on the Fox News Channel. You're in America's election headquarters. I'm Eric Shawn.
That's right. I'm so sorry, Eric. Well, I'm Jamie Colby, one of John McCain's...
Jamie?
Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama taking a break from the campaign trail today. Obama resting on his win in Wyoming last night, and it looks like he has the edge in Tuesday's primary in Mississippi, too. In politics for years, are you surprised about all the excitement across the country as these states that generally hadn't played such a huge role at this stage of the process become very significant?
Yeah, well, for many reasons, it's a very interesting race, isn't it? But, yeah, that's one of the things. Wyoming never expected to see themselves in the limelight like they did yesterday, and Mississippi didn't either. In fact, I talked to one person yesterday who said he thought it was back in when Jimmy Carter was nominated by the Democratic Party back in the 70s that was the last time that it came down to Mississippi, when Mississippi felt like their vote was really counting, when they were really in the mix, in the thick of things. And they certainly are this time, as everybody keeps their eyes on every last delegate available.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Steve Santani, live for us in Mississippi, where the excitement will be between now and Tuesday, Eric. From him, Eric. It's great. Well, 2 terror plots to tell you about, and both of them thwarted in China. Turning back to that tragic shooting of a University of North Carolina student. Her name was Eve Carson. While a prominent Georgia couple, they literally, Eric, they vanished without... More now on a developing story, and it's out of China. There are reports out. I think they should have been on a leash.
Yeah, wouldn't want to do that.
Hope she didn't pay too much for that trip. Good thing she's okay.
Yeah.
Here's an unbelievable story. And we go to the Middle East now. Tensions remain high after a deadly week of violence. Monet or Modigliani, you shelled out all that cash for a painting, and then you found out it's a fraud. Bogus art. Well, it's on the rise all over the world. The feds, though, they're cracking down, especially in Southern California. Casey